Hi, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while since I posted a video on this channel, and if you look, you will see I have privated all my videos. I'm kind of just doing a rebranding here. I thought I was like not really gonna do YouTube ever again, but I feel like I have found what I really wanted to do. If you guys have been here for a while, you know that I wanted something different besides vlogs. I'll still do vlogs here and there if I feel like it, but I wanted to do something different besides vlogs. I enjoy sit down videos, and I just wanted to do something that I felt like I really wanted to do, you know? So I really want to kind of just do videos that center somewhat around femininity, just to introduce myself in case you're new to my channel. My name is Layla. I think right now is June 11th, 2024. I am 18, but next month I turn 19. So basically, I'm 19 years old, and I just want to do videos around femininity. I know that some people have been talking to me and have been like, hey, where's the videos at? And I've just been like, I don't know. I think this is the way to go. And of course, the reader girl in me wants to do a book video. So I want to say one thing important. A lot of these books, of course, have bones in them. So spit the bones out if you choose to read them and take the meat. You know, with femininity books, they tend to like the author puts whatever ideology, religion they believe into it. So yes, with femininity books, they can like teach you some good stuff, but at the same time, take some things with just a grain of salt. So that's all I'm gonna say, and we're gonna get into the book recs. First book I want to start out with is the Bible. First things first, there are women in the Bible, good examples and bad examples to learn from. Proverbs 31 also teaches you how to be a woman, what is feminine, what is not. So if you don't really read your Bible, now would be the time to do so. Moving on, Preparing to be a Helpmate by Debbie Pearl is a really good book. I gave this book to my friend, shout out to Amar, and she loved it, and she told other women about it and they loved it. So if you have not read this, I suggest that you read it. It has really good information. You see, I tabbed my book up. I don't know, I feel like a beauty guru. You see my tabs? Yeah, and then I was reading this for a second time, and clearly I didn't finish it. But my book is highlighted up, and it has little treasure chests in here. So it's at the end of every chapter, you can kind of reflect and write down. And I think it's fun. I left some space in my treasure chest. That way, when I do go back again, I can see what I was thinking and writing where I'm at now. Just a good book. I have this whole book highlighted up. Definitely recommend. This book has different stories. So Debbie Pearl, her story is first. And okay, sorry for the lighting change. I don't want this video to be all over the place. But again, this book, she interviews other couples that she knows, and they tell their stories. She go over good stories and bad stories that ended badly. And she goes over different types of men, different types of women, and what to expect, what the personality traits for each are. It's just really good. So if you are looking forward to being a traditional wife, this is great. This is clearly called Preparing to be a Helpmate, but if you're already a wife, you could still read this. The next book is called The Excellent Wife. Personally, I think there are some things you could take out of this book. It's not my favorite when it comes to femininity books, I think, because a lot of the information I already knew. Also, the author, Martha Peace, she really is kind of preaching to you. Her writing style is a preaching to you kind of way, which I don't really like. I rather have a writing style where they're trying to give me tips, teach me, tell me a story. But she's really just trying to as if she's on the stand as a preacher. That's how this feels. But still I want you to be able to see. I know, hopefully you guys can see. Hold on. I'm trying to, there we go. You see that I folded some pages. So there's still things you could take out of this book. It's just not my favorite, but still I feel it's kind of worth looking into. Like I said, just over the years though, of me like just learning about femininity and stuff, a lot of the stuff in this book I kind of already knew. So I really just kind of skimmed through it. Also, I feel like the beginning portion you could kind of skip. My friend told me she read this book or tried to, and she just couldn't finish it. So I kind of just skimmed through it. And there's still, like I said, there's still good things in here. It's just not my favorite. But it's definitely worth getting. Or if you happen to see it like secondhand at a thrift shop for the cheap, get it. All right, so I have 2 books by the same author. I'm gonna go over this one first. It is called 30 Days to Taming Your Tongue. Yes, ladies. Women are known for, you know, having a mouth on them. And this goes over all types of tongues. This is by Deborah Smith Pegues. I don't know. This book is very short. It goes over scriptures. Some scriptures, it's weird because some of the scriptures in here are KJV and then others are like NLT. Like she switches like versions of the Bible. So as I read this, I would always just look at the KJV version of the scriptures. If you look in her contents, each chapter has a different tongue. So lying tongue, flattering, manipulating, hasty, divisive, argumentative, boasting, self-deprecating, slandering, gossiping, meddling, betraying, belittling, cynical, the know-it-all, harsh, tactless, intimidating, rude tongue, judgmental, self-absorbed, cursing, complaining, retaliating, accusing, discouraging, doubting, loquacious, that's a big word, Google it, indiscreet, the silent tongue. And basically each day, like you could read this, the way she wrote it was each chapter you read and you practice that day. The next day you read the second chapter, that's day 2 of your challenge. And you try not to, so let's say you have trouble with lying. First day of reading this book, you practice trying not to say a lie all day. Second day, you try not to be flattering, you know, the flattering tongue, always trying to flatter somebody. So like you could read this as a challenge, but I just did this straight through and there's actually really good stuff in here. She even gives her own personal experiences. It's not like she's just trying to preach to you and teach you, but she's not taking it herself. She actually gives like examples, and let's say she or somebody else she witnessed didn't handle a situation gracefully, she tells you what to do. All of that. All right, we had to switch up again, sorry. So the next book I'm gonna be talking about is by the same author, and it is called 30 Days to Taming Your Anger. Whether you have anger issues or not, I just felt like this was interesting, and I read 30 Days to Taming Her Tongue, so I wanted to try this one. She actually has like other books like this too. Like it's like a whole series. She has a lot of books. But 30 Days to Taming Your Anger. Even if you don't have anger issues, I feel like this is still a good thing to look into because everybody gets angry sometimes. Everybody gets irritated. Sometimes when you're angry, sometimes when you're irritated, you're a little rash with your tongue. So I feel like this would be a good book to read. I didn't finish it, but I have 3 little tabs because I am an annotator. Yeah, there you go. I am an annotator. If it's nonfiction, self-help, I annotate it. Fiction, it goes back and forth between I do. Anyways, basically with this book, it is understanding anger, evaluating your responses, and master your underlying emotions. What is making you angry? Is it because you're disappointed, afraid, humiliated, manipulated? Maybe somebody accused you, maybe you're depressed, you feel unappreciated, betrayed, put down, overwhelmed. Like it goes over all of that, and whatever you're feeling, it tells you like how you should deal with stuff. And like I said, she does put scriptures in her book. So I feel like this is still a good book to look into, whether you have anger issues or not. Now, this book right here that I'm about to show y'all is actually like really good. Like I said, spit out the bones, take the meat. This book right here helps you understand men while still teaching you how to be feminine. And that is Fascinating Womanhood. I know the cover looks a little weird. Let's try to focus. There we go. I know the cover looks a little weird, but as you can see, I have tabbed this book up. This is like really good. I highlighted it up as well. And it's really good. Some chapters, like literally some chapters, I want it to focus, I have starred, and basically like that means basically the whole chapter was good. Like everything in that chapter, just about, you could like they're key chapters. Let's say you don't want to read the full book, go to those chapters. Those have a lot of meat in them. A lot of time women think that what they're saying and what they're doing is helping, whether it's their husband, dad, brother, whoever that man figure in your life, or multiple, you know, everybody has uncles, dads, brothers, husbands, whatever. You think what you're saying is helping, but it's really not. If you don't get all of the books in this video, I'm telling you, this one and preparing to be a helpmate, at least get those two, because I'm pretty sure most people watching already have their Bible. I'm telling y'all, at least get those two, because this has some good stuff, and I'm definitely gonna reread it. Like chapter 14, femininity, the gentle, tender quality. So I know, you know, with these femininity books, any self-help book does not work if you don't apply them. So Atomic Habits by James Clear, I have read this entire book. You can get the audiobook on YouTube for the free, or go to your library. The book, I paid $20 for this. I would just suggest getting it. I have also annotated it up. My tabs, I feel like, are hard to see, but if you can see them, I have tabbed this book up and highlighted it as well. Proof of my highlights. I have read this entire book. This basically breaks down the science of building or breaking a habit. Like I said, it's breaking down the science. He'll give you different methods of building or breaking a habit, examples, real life examples. I like this book, definitely recommend. Last but not least, this is gonna seem like a weird one. If you're a woman and your people have been through slavery, this book is for you. And that is the Willie Lynch Letter. I know it sounds weird, but if you have not read the Willie Lynch Letter, this goes over how they made slaves, like how they broke us as a people. And it shows you how they divided the men and women, put the woman up against the man, how they created the independent woman in the Black woman. If you have not read this, I feel like this should really show you that this isn't like, that independent woman is not how you're supposed to be. They made you that way, but you can reverse that and come back to what your true role. You can come back to your true role. You're just gonna be like, wow, like I'm not even supposed to be this way. I'm not supposed to be, you know, women out here in modern society will wear the pants in the relationship. That's not how it's supposed to be. They broke, literally, Willie Lynch wrote in his letter for everyone, all the white owners, and I'm saying white owners because it wasn't just white men that owned slaves, it was white women too. And you could actually read this book if you never heard of that before. They were her property. White women owned us too. But that's for a different day. So, like I said, the breaking process of the African woman. They broke us and molded us into what they wanted us to be. Now it's time to break out of that, come back to our feminine role. That's why I'm suggesting this letter, this little miniature book. It's not even long. You could read this in like 15 minutes or less. So, yeah. But that's all for this video. I feel like it is longer than I expected it to be. Comment down below more videos you want to see from me. I can't promise that I'm gonna do videos once a week, but I do plan on really coming back and sticking to a consistent schedule. I felt like this was a great video to start off my rebrand for the channel. And yeah, comment down below any video ideas you want me to do that somehow stick to the theme of being feminine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.